just wanted to ask you about right before the Stadium Series games, Torts, the crew names Coots captain. Did you see that one coming? I know, like before the season, it was a little bit like,
well, he had said, "I'm not naming.
We're not naming one, right?"
Yeah, so we're like, "What?"
Kind of caught everyone off guard, but nonetheless, obviously meaningful.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think the way Coots leads, he's not the loudest guy, I wouldn't say, but when he speaks, everyone listens, and I think the young guys really respect him. All the older guys really respect him for what he's done, and the way he plays. He just plays the right way. He's always in the right position, good on face-offs. He plays everything. So, and for what he went through, people really didn't see how much work he put in on a day-to-day basis. And 2 years you don't play, you're not on the road with the boys, you're at home all the time. Mm-hmm. It's hard. It's hard, and I think the mental side of it's probably even harder. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy for him, and he's well deserving of it. And TK too. I think the way he plays and just leads by his play. Fucks around once in a while, but who doesn't? But he's great in the room too, because he's not really old yet, or you're older. He's a part of that young crew that can kind of mesh well with the older guys and bring everyone together, and that's what he does. And he's been our best player for a couple of years now. Just the compete he brings and everything he does. So yeah, I'm happy for those guys, and I love those guys. We've been together for a long time now, and guys like Sandy too, who don't wear a letter, and Bees are kind of guys I talked about before, but these are the guys that really care, and the guys we brought in were awesome. Stalzy and Garney and these guys, they were amazing. And EJ at the end of the year. So you bring in some guys like that the young guys can see. EJ won a cup. Stalzy went to the finals last year. See what they do on a day-to-day basis to be a pro, and just the way you act. And it was a lot of fun. Our room was great. And sometimes it always doesn't translate. I feel like we've always had a great room, to be honest. But sometimes it doesn't translate, and this year I felt like it did.
Yeah, it seemed like it. I mean, you guys seem to have that chemistry on the ice. Guys, again, competing. Everyone's towing in the right direction. And again, minus probably the last maybe 10 games or so. It certainly seemed like everyone was on the same page the whole time. So it's nice to see.
Yeah, and you can hold each other accountable, too, when you're that close with guys, and I think that goes a long way too. It's not coming from Torts all the time. It's the guys in the room that are kind of saying the stuff. So it's building, and it was it's huge. It's huge to have that accountability.